Good afternoon everyone from Iceland. I'm flying from Keflavik to Copenhagen today with ICELANDAIR. I'm on my way to Keflavik International Airport, which is located 1 hour drive away from Reykjavik city. And I took the local bus, which was the cheapest option to get here, and it takes you directly to the main entrance of the terminal building, so it's also the most convenient one for budget travelers. And the airport is very simple. We have only one terminal building. This is the check-in area, and it's equipped with plenty of self-backdrop machines. Almost all the major airlines are supported. Most of the low-cost ones like EasyJet, Wizz, Iberia, these are not supported for the self-backdrop, but you can self-service yourself with bag tags. And as I'm flying with the national carrier, I can use this self-check-in machine. So let's just find ICELANDAIR and let's just enter my ICELANDAIR reservation. I would be able to add bags here if I would have extra luggage with me or an extra bag. But I don't have, so I only need my boarding passes to be printed out. And here we go, this is my boarding pass and I'm good to go. And if you would have a bag to check in, you just print out the tags, put it on your bag, place it on the belt here, scan it, and your bag is on the way. And it's so useful, and you can save so much time when there's a huge crowd at the check-in area, especially when many flights are departing at the same time. And it can just save you so much time. And I personally really appreciate passengers using this self-backdrop, because then they don't hold up the line at the normal check-in queue, because passengers queuing there may be waiting for special assistance or they have special requests. So if you have just one bag to drop off, just use the self-backdrop, and both the agents, the check-in agents, will be happier, and the other passengers as well. So yeah. I arrived at the airport at 1 p.m. and my flight departs at 3:40 p.m. and it seems like this is not a peak time at this airport, so this is not the busiest period here. I think morning flight times, like from 7 a.m. until 8 a.m. Those are the peak times here, but definitely not this one until 3 p.m. If you are on budget and you don't want to spend like $7 on a bottle of water, then you can just use any of the drinking water refill taps. There are like 2 or 3 of them at the airport. You really have to look for it because they are hidden, but once you find them and you have an empty water bottle with you, then you're gonna be very happy about it. My flight today is operated by a Boeing 757-200, and it has a special livery on it. It's the 80 years of aviation livery of ICELANDAIR with these beautiful mountains on it. The 757 is famous from its pencil shape, that it's very thin but very long compared to a normal A321 or Boeing 737. But the seats are regular 3-3 configuration, so that's why it's very thin compared to its length. All the 757s are equipped with Rolls-Royce engines, and as you can see, the engine is also very thin compared to the length of the plane. And finally on board, the actually very old plane. It's 29 years old, and in aviation scales this is considered to be a lot. The crew handed out pillows and blankets, but only for the first 10 rows. So at row 10 they just stopped giving out pillows and blankets, but I don't know why, because I just selected this seat at the random seat allocation, and nobody told me that if I sit in the front I'm gonna receive pillows, but if I sit in like a row number 22 I'm not gonna offer the pillows. So it's weird. But just a fun fact that this pillow stuff was the same on my previous flight from Copenhagen to Reykjavik. So only the first 10 rows received the pillows. We also have in-flight entertainment screens with a USB plug, but you don't get earplugs for it. So if you want to watch movies, then you need to purchase an earplug or bring your own one. Otherwise the crew won't just give you one for free. In order to use the screens, you first have to watch a promotional video, and only then you can start using your screen. Very nice marketing idea. It's impossible to move the map or enlarge it. You only have one fixed view, but at least we can see our location. And we have several movies uploaded here. And again, you need to bring your own earplug or you need to purchase one. Actually, more and more airlines nowadays are doing this, that they have screens, but they don't provide earplugs for it. And then it's a payable service, and they gain money with this. Actually, yes, this is very common nowadays. Okay, so as usual, let's see what we have in the seat pocket. We have the safety card here, and we have this small pack here with the magazine, waist bag, and onboard duty-free magazine as well. So let's just see. This one is the in-flight menu. Icelandair is not a cheap airline. It's indeed very expensive to purchase foods and drinks on board. So just have a quick look. And let's move on to the in-flight service, which includes one free round of drinks. So Icelandair offers one free beverage service on each flight, and you can select maximum of 2 different beverages. So I went for a 7-Up and for an additional orange juice, and that's it. So you don't get any snacks for free. There is no meal service for free on board all Icelandair flights. So everything is for purchase, except the 3 or 2 beverages offered by the crew, which are included in your flight ticket. So all in all, it's a great flight, except the fact it's very expensive to fly on this airline. The ticket was not cheap, so I cannot highlight it more. It's very expensive to fly on Icelandair. So we have just landed in Copenhagen, and just to sum up this video, just a quick personal opinion about Icelander. I have already made actually a previous video from Copenhagen to Reykjavik, also with the 757, and there I concluded when it's actually worse traveling with Icelander when you do a stopover from the US to Europe with a stopover in Iceland, or from Europe with a connecting flight in Iceland with a stopover and then continuing to one of the US destinations of Icelander. But if you are interested in watching more content from Icelander, just click on my previous video, which is right here popping up on the screen. And thank you so much for joining me in this video, and see you soon. Bye bye.